Alrighty, we come today at the midst of battle as our brave heroes are being attacked. And I was trying to remember, I do believe y'all still had actions to do.
Correct.
Very good. So, before the next wave of giants attacks the camp, what would y'all like to do?
Did we want to force them down a particular lane?
The lanes all look pretty bad, unless, well, we've got RF6 up. We could try to have them hit RF2, I guess.
I think we need to block RF2, right? Because then we have to push back if they break into RF2.
In that case, we have RF9
Unless I'm mistaken.
and RF6. And that's about it. And both of those are the last stand. So we would probably try to get them to hit RF6. Or wait. Hold on. Why is the DC higher on RF9? I guess I could try to taunt them into RF9, but again, that's a last stand. Because the last one I taunted them at was the one they destroyed. And yeah, that was RF8. So, I can taunt them at 6 or 9. Other than that, there's no much point in taunting unless we're worried about them hitting RF2.
I can protect one of them.
And correct me if I'm wrong, when Hist uses the spell to protect them, they can't get through, period. Right?
Correct.
Hist can only do an offensive spell, though, on RF9, because it can only be in the lane that they've just taken a fortification in.
Correct.
Okay. So, do we think taunt at 9 with a protection?
You can't do both.
Oh.
Because it's either they can't go down that lane or that. So he can make it so they can't get RF9.
Okay, I see. So which one do we want them to hit?
I say we do RF9 because it's the highest we have, and I still have a thing of Giant Slayer, which I'm trying to remember what we did for it. It was it was an increase in DC, wasn't it?
Yeah, you rolled a D4.
Yeah.
All right, so then taunt at 9, correct?
And because we have max people there, the DC goes up, right?
Mm-hmm. So the DC is 18.
Yeah.
Granted, they've been hitting things at 20s. But I can taunt at 9 if you want. I have no issue with that.
It's either that or we do the RF2 lane, but I don't really want to do it because once we come out on the other side, we're going to have to do so much repairing anyway.
I mean, they're going to have multiple attacks here, so they're going to hit whichever one I taunt them at, and possibly one other.
Correct.
So we would basically be deciding which two they're going to attack.
Okay.
If we had a protection up, I mean. And that's only for the, So
here's my opinion coming into this cold. Taunt RF9, protect RF2.
Hist can only protect RF9.
Oh, he can?
right. So we'd be talking about either making them hit 2 or making them hit 8. Or not 8.
6.
6.
Which has the next higher one, RF6 or RF2?
Well, I think we're -2, so that's but the other one has full capacity?
Not to mud it, but they can hit RF10 if they want.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about 10.
The DC for RF2 currently sits at 16, and the DC for RF6 is 13. 17.
Can't they use defensive magic to defend any place?
Yes.
I said that.
Keep in mind, I think the last time we played, we saw them walking across that ice too, toward RF10.
Yeah, and then they fell through the ice, but they were still there.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to hit 10 either way, but it's just a matter of, is there one that we really don't want them to hit? Let's just get that out of the way. Then that'll navigate everything else.
I think we should use have Hiss block off RF9, and then
Okay.
taunt them at either 6 or 2, and I'll use my Giant Slayer bonus on whichever one we taunt.
All right. So 2 looks like it's a higher DC.
It's lower.
So what I'm looking at, okay, because I have one at 15 and one at 13.
The RF6 is 13 plus 4 because we have it. We have the minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I would have to taunt at 6. And if they take 6, then we're kind of screwed. And I feel like they're going to take 6. So I feel like at this point in the game, unless they roll really badly, we're screwed either way. So however we want to do it is fine with me.
Yeah, but if you make them do 2, then they possibly don't get in, depending.
Right. I just remember they took out 8 with a roll of 20.
Yeah. Do you also know they are able to attack 2 in the same lane? Potentially.
Yep.
Depends on a few factors. But make your decision.
Let's do RF2 then, because then we at least have the one to fall back on.
Unless they take out both this round. Yes. But makes sense to me. I don't think there's a better choice. I don't think there's a great choice right now. So I think that's fine with me. We got to make a decision. So if y'all are good with protecting 9, I can taunt them at 2, and then we'll proceed.
Yeah. Molly, are you going to do Giant Slayer on RF2?
RF2? Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have something.
Well, I also have Giant Slayer, but I also can do. I was looking at my spells, and I think potentially Matt would let command work as a defensive one if I say that I command them all to halt. So I could cast it at 3rd level and get a bonus that way as well.
Turns to Matt.
So you're trying to use your spell to bolster it?
Yeah. Sorry.
I
so
have
it'd be a +2.
I have 3rd level slots if we wanted to use me as a defensive spell user instead.
So okay, yeah, so that would be a 3rd level, so that would increase the rating roll by 2. That would work.
Correct. So I could do that on the same one you're doing Giant Slayer, Molly, or I could do Giant Slayer on another one.
Let's combine our powers. With our powers combined.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
So you're trying to add a +4 to RF2? Is that what's going on?
I would add a +2, and I think you had Molly roll a d4.
Yeah.
And we're trying to taunt them at 2 as well. And we're protecting 9.
So am I the one doing the taunt? Or do you want me to use my spell slot for defensive?
I think you're the one who can do the... Well, yeah.
We were going to have you do the taunt.
Okay. Let's do it.
And we feel okay. RF10 has a high DC. RF6 less so. It's at a 17.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it is. And if they attack it, they come to the stronghouse.
Yeah.
Stronghold,
Yep.
whatever.
We got to make a gamble here, so let's do it. There's no right answer to this one.
All right. So this is RF2 taunting.
Mm-hmm.
And RF2 has 20 people. Is that correct?
Correct.
So that is a +10 to the d20.
I rolled +3 on my Giant Slayer.
Nice. So you need a roll from Marinetta.
I don't think she ever rolls for taunts.
Yep, she's rolled every time.
Okay,
Charisma, right?
What, charisma?
It's a d20 +10.
Oh,
It's a check, but the bonus it's the charisma of the folks that you're leading.
all
And
right. So
that's
it's just straight charisma.
It's a d20 +10.
Okay. So adding nothing to it other than the 10. That is a 18.
ET and the taunt doesn't pass for the first time.
Was that with the +10?
Yeah. I rolled low. Rolled an 8.
All right. I kind of grunt a bit. And hey, maybe we'll come from behind. And so Yar will attack RF6. Okay. Let's beat. Got here. So, because he's on this one, he gets to reroll one of the d10s. Oh, that brought that from a 3 to a 10. For a total of 20.
Beats it, but only by 3.
Okay. So that means I think you lose half.
I think that might be right. Hold on, I can double check. Yeah, half.
Okay. So They bury through 25 warriors trampled and torn apart. As the forces rage to Raffensheim and the horns blow as people begin to take cover, the giants begin to overrun all of Ragval. So... Oops. Did I hit the right one? Oh. Oh. All right. So as you're doing this for flavor, what are some of the things that you are doing as you're trying to make your way back to the main longhouse?
I think Tessa would be trying to keep those that are still at particular defenses motivated to stay there, to stay where they are while we retreat back to fight off the giants. So that they don't run for the hills kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay, we got to get back. We got to be in this together. Can't. What else?
This is probably just looking around, just taking record of all the destruction around him, and just seeing exactly, what their formation, trying to, just kind of gather up what their formations are and what they're doing that we didn't prepare for, things like that.
Gotcha.
As we're fleeing. Just running through his head.
Just so I understand that they made it past RF6. Does that mean they're only coming up through lane B, or are they making it through all of the...
So basically, yeah, they're running and they're beginning to overrun Ragval. But we're focusing now in on the longhouse itself. Because that's where the majority of the population is. And where the majority of the loot is as well.
Okay. Then Bjorg would be up at the longhouse trying to help make sure the fortifications are intact, that we can see if there's anything we can do to help with the fortification. And I would like to, if you'll let me, around the front of the longhouse, I would like to take my bag of ball bearings and scatter them around.
Okay.
So that when these running giants come up, they're stepping on these little balls that hopefully will hinder them in some way.
Sure. Yeah, you kind of put that in there the best you can. Sounds like a plan.
Having been at RF2, I think Halvarth is he has called his faithful steed this big elk of, mystical, ethereal light or whatever. And he, in the same way one would take out like a horn and blow the horn so that all troops would return to the longhouse. Halvarth actually is only proficient in a flute, though. So he takes out a little teeny tiny flute and he's like, tweet, 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 tweet. But he has everybody charging back, falling back to the longhouse.
Nice. All right, anything from Marionetta?
She will continue to maybe with others as they're leaving RF6. Continue to taunt at the chief.
Okay. All right, so you keep yelling at them as you retreat back.
Maybe somewhat deceptively, because it's like, why is this person still taunting me? Earlier they taunted me and we ignored that and it helped. Maybe they're trying to trick us.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right, then with that, we are going to go over to D&D maps. Start to get yourself going here. So before we're going to kind of talk about this a little bit, because this is the first one.
Matt, what is the little building up in the upper right corner?
I can tell you in a moment.
Okay.
Did I lose some? There we go. Cool.
I vaguely remember we made things to the longhouse, didn't we? Like we made the roof fireproof or something.
There are certain traps that trigger as well as soon as we start this battle.
Yeah. We'll get to those. Okay, so I might reposition the commenters in a second, but I will tell you some of that. I just need to do these bits. So first off, here we go. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right. So now you all get to divide all the resources you have of iron and timber, essentially, into resource piles. They have to be in the longhouse, protection from thieves, the elements, and raiders. During this raid, you can use the resource pile for a half quarter or 3/4 cover if you are prone. And it contains 100 pounds of resource and takes up a 10 by 10 foot place on the map.
If our thing is not divisible by 10, so like what would we do with 75 pounds of something? Is that just another?
We'll just make it a
pile?
pile. A whole pile.
Okay,
We know
so
that's 75. That's
we
fine.
have 11 timber piles and 5 ore piles.
All right. Sounds good. So you ultimately get to place these. I'm trying to see if there's a good sticker. I don't think there's a good sticker. So yeah, you can start placing these 10 by 10. Who wants to? Is there someone who wants to be the placer, or
Not me.
I can place.
I realized I was muted. I was like, I can place a few down. 10 by
Oh.
10, you said, size-wise.
yeah?
Okay, and what is that building?
Yeah. Let me get that for you.
10.
Sorry, the information is in various places in front of me.
There's one pile.
So you wanted to know the little in the upper right hand corner?
Yes.
That is Alvis's Woodcrafts.
Okay.
Five, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. I've placed 2 piles.
Nice.
And how many do we have? 11, you said?
17.
17. Okay. Well then.
You can also make 10-foot squares using the tool overlay if you want.
Oh, that you can turn them. That works out so much nicer. I didn't realize you can turn them, so that's why I started drawing them.
I don't know where you want them. I'm just gonna start making them.
All right. 1 sec.
Just noticed there's a bunch of stuff in chat that Bobby dropped for us. I wish I'd seen that earlier.
I think it just happened recently, so I have the list of what it is.
Okay.
It's 3 inspos, 1 damage booth, 1 health booth, and 1 lower DC.
Well, today's a good day to die. So I'm assuming our goal is to keep them away from our resources and people as much as possible.
And if we kill a creature who has picked up a resource, the resource drops out of their hands.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
Julie, do you mind if I move you over to be able to fit the pile in the one pile in front of the doorway?
It's fine.
Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We need one more.
Nice. All right, guys. I'll put a whoever. I have maybe a 10 to 15 minute thing I have to take care of real quick.
Okay.
Probably fit one more in the longhouse. Or two more. Where are they going to sleep? Who knows? Doesn't matter.
On our piles of wood.
They're basically sleeping on them. At this point.
Don't worry, there'll be room later.
Dark.
What do you think? Does that look good? Should we rearrange the top one in the little camp up here at the top?
Wow.
I wasn't sure what Matt meant by, I didn't know if they all had to be inside one of the structures, because I think that was something he said when he introed the... We'll have to see if he says that they can be in the campsite out front.
Okay.
Hope nobody's attached to any of these NPCs.
There was only one that I was attached to. I will be right back. I'm still listening though.
Should we leave one pile yellow so we know which one's the ore?
Oh, although we had some yellow ones.
We
Oh.
did. That was me. I can switch. That makes sense. There should be
I was like, what happened?
5. 5 will be yellow.
Sorry, am I overthinking it?
No. It helps to know which one's which. What happens if we all die here? Is that like the end of the campaign? What a terrible ending. And if so, I demand to see this giant appear in another game so I can fight him.
I don't know how you did this so many times. When we almost died last week, I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make somebody new.
It was brutal. Like, let me see. When Cole died, I was like, I have nothing else. And then Tiny died, and I'd spent longer with her, and I was like, crap, I have nothing left. And then my cat that's the only one that felt appropriate, because that was kind of a martyr character. And then the plant died, which wasn't a very good character. And now I've got Marionetta, so yeah, I don't know if I can do another one. I have really scratched the barrel here, bottom of it. We have to start treating it like Planescape. Just bring in a new variant of Cole.
This is what happens when you're not around, Julie. We all die. This is the second time.
Yeah, we did. We all died except for Kissa last week. Well, I mean, we didn't
That's not
technically
really
die.
true.
I mean, well, they stopped us from taking death saves by treating our wounds, and so they could use us as bartering items. But yeah, we all got real close to just being dead.
Wow, sorry.
No, that's not your fault. We actually were doing really well for a minute. And then, well,
It was Jackie's fault.
no, it wasn't. The necklace was there. I'd been rolling super high, so of course I'm gonna, and I have a good sleight of hand. It just didn't work out.
Well, sometimes I roll bad too. The only good thing is I have reliable talent now, so that at least helps some.
Yeah, every game I've been in at this time slot, I keep dying. Agents, I had my little gnome from Thursday nights who I loved dearly, and then just watched her die. And then I had that Stinky Foot character for one session, and
I enjoyed Stinkyfoot.
And then I had the gunslinger who died in the last session. Oh yeah, I also had a one-off in this game too. I had that bard. This the one with the coin. So
The merchant.
yeah, whatever the next campaign is, I need to stay alive. This time slot kills me. The only one I didn't play was Pirates, because I was in the other Grim Hollow.
Aiden played it twice, so one
Really?
spiritually was for you.
Oh,
I did play it twice. It was fun.
It was fun knowing that Aiden had spoilers the whole time and just let us struggle.
Yes. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, I agree. Aiden knowing the secrets and while we were bumbling our way through was highly entertaining.
well, Aiden has to play it with me now.
Also, the banana bread is in the oven.
Nice.
I'm so excited. Banana bread. This morning, I slaved over the stove to make brown butter for this banana bread to add an extra layer of flavor into the bread. Will it make a difference? The world may never know. I hope it does. According to the recipe, it said it did. It did. So I'm just hoping.
Oh, remember that time we played Netherdeep?
Yeah, that one session.
Well, 2 sessions.
All right, and we're back.
Right.
So, cool. Okay, so we've got red is lumber or is red iron?
I think red is lumber, right?
Correct.
Perfect.
Are we allowed to have them in that little camp up at the top? Was one of the questions I remember.
They all need to be in the longhouse.
Okay.
So not Albus's woodshop either.
Correct.
Well,
I was trying to strategically place them to give like areas that you could hide behind in case we need to use it as cover.
Got it.
Because you said it's half cover standing behind it, 3/4 cover lying down behind it.
Correct.
That's very smart, Molly. I was trying to put them on top of the barrels in the picture.
Very cool. All
It's okay if I
right.
can move the commoners into this room. Yeah.
They
Or do you
need
want
to.
to-
They need to be where they are.
Okay.
Ultimately, you can move them around,
Okay.
but they do need to be in the big room.
Alright.
Ultimately. This is the setup. All right. While they're
Hide in the
placing that, you have 4 goals. Number
Ooh.
1 is to survive.
Oh God.
Best goal.
Number 2 is protect the villagers, of which there are 20 represented.
Second best goal.
Next is protect the village chief.
Oh God.
And then there's protect your resource piles that each have about 12 HP each.
Yep.
Matt, I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, awesome. And all of you, I did put a few things in the general Discord so you knew what was going on. Just want to throw it on the stream. Oh, 1 sec.
Lady! Knock it off. If I'm gonna let you out, you're knocking it off. Knock it off.
Alright.
I'm gonna back you. I'm gonna find my shoes and go back and give them their.
Oh, what was the HP of the resource piles?
Get 17. AC 12. 17 HP.
Okay. I wrote down our goals, you guys.
Oh. All right.
Did I put Harafen below the resources? Perhaps.
That's goal 3, Molly.
You probably don't want to stand there because that is where I dropped some ball bearings.
Am I good there?
Yes.
Cool.
You're gonna fire through the open door.
Okay.
So, sort of in that terribly drawn blue area is where I've dropped my ball bearings.
No!
Robin, is
Come
that
in.
red circle supposed to be
Not a foot.
your Paladinora?
Take a look.
Correct.
I'm not gonna go that far in.
No.
We can place ourselves anywhere, Matt.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Does that mean I can be on the roof?
Certainly. And I will place the giants once you are placed.
Right. Is there only one entrance?
Correct.
I also want to be on the roof, like above the entrance.
Thanks for hanging out on this little bit more technical thing here. Craziness. All right, is everybody good?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeep.
Okay. Then we will start. I'll take the initiative scores.
Oh my gosh. It's above a 10. In fact, it's above a 20.
All right.
Gods be good.
So I've got Kessa, Hist, Bjorg, Harafin, and then Halvarth. So, sorry, I was taking the scores, not the rolls.
Oh.
So, well, whatever. If people roll, that's fine. Because Kessa's up there. It's fine. Whatever I got, I got. So Kessa's going first. Very cool. Okay, so this is going to be. Oh yeah. So let me double check one other thing. Perfect. Okay. So to start, the Jarl and 4 giants have come here. There we go. Thusly. Before we get this fully going, anything else?
No?
Okay.
Paper.
Very good. In that time, Kassa, let's go.
I'm sorry, I do have one question.
Oh, sure.
Does this work like raiding does, where if we take out the commander, it could end the fight early? Or must we dispatch all enemies?
There are various conditions that you do not know.
Oh, understood. Got it. Okay.
So it is not as straight. Yeah. So as the defense, you don't have as much information as you did as the offensive party.
Gotcha.
basically.
We do have 2 thingies that trigger at the start of combat in the Longhouse from our upgrades.
Perfect. What's going on?
All hostile creatures take 14 fire damage.
Okay, is that when they enter?
Da, 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 da. I don't know. I guess so.
It just says, let's just say start of combat.
It just says to help improve the defenses of the Longhouse area R1.
Area. Okay, perfect. That's what I was going to... Yep, so I'll add that 14 in one moment. Get back to... That's perfect. Okay, so... Alright, so all of them take 14.
Yes, and then we additionally choose 1 hostile creature to take 35 piercing damage. Oh, it says at the start of combat in Hrafnsheim. Does that
Yeah,
mean inside the actual building?
This is the area Raffensheim, yeah. No, you're
Got
good.
it, okay. So we can choose 1 person to take 13 piercing damage.
My vote is the Jarl.
I agree.
I also agree.
Zix is 14, and then you said 15?
35.
35. Nice.
Additionally, we do have an upgrade that says our preparation time increases by 10 minutes. I don't really know what that means, but maybe you do.
Okay. I'm trying to look in the raid rules. I don't see this. These prep time.
Could I have my meteors up for the prep?
The
in
kids,
prep
they
time?
said.
Yeah, I would say if there's some stuff you want to cast, let's do it that way because you definitely did stuff for this.
I would like meteors
Anyone
up.
want to have 2 kids? Well, I'll give them to you cheap.
Children at a discount price? Can I put them in my candy house? Cannot guarantee a return.
Okay. Anything else going on? For that 10 minutes?
For 10 minutes?
Yeah, you have 10-minute prep time, so see if there's any pre-spell, those types of things.
Sure. I would go ahead and create a animate on well, I'll create and then animate on a just a wardrobe or something large size that I can use as my friend for the next hour. I don't know if there's anything in D&D Beyond, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't have a token for this. Is there an object? Animated object spirit. I don't know what that is. I don't see anything on here, Matt, but it's basically a
Real quick question.
I'm looking at it correct, a large creature. A large object as a creature.
Got it.
I actually have something I can do now. I'm going to use my free cast of Longstrider so I have more movement.
Nice. There you go, Marinetta.
Ah. There we go.
Are we not streaming the bi-weekly Saturday?
I will have them ready to go.
Okay, I didn't have a video. Can I have your phone to give to him?
Matt, how tall is the longhouse? In other words, how high up is the roof?
A roof is 15 feet tall.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
There are a couple things that I would do, but they last for a minute. I mean, in theory, would I be able to time them to like start at the beginning of combat, or does that not make sense because they all last for a minute?
Yeah, they'd be staggered. They'd have to be.
Okay.
So,
Then what I will do is right before combat starts, I will use a channel divinity to wait, I will read it if I could find it. Warmth of the Hearth. So for a minute, any creature within 30 feet, any creatures that I choose within 30 feet of me have advantage on con saves and can reduce cold damage by 5.
nice. All right. Anything else? Perfect. Then, Casa, let's go!
Okay, now that I can move more, I can get right up to Frost Giant D. And I'm going to aggressively stab him. Well, technically slashing. Technically.
Okay, going up to D.
For a natural 20!
Let's go!
Oh! And the second attack is a 19.
Nice.
Oh my god, I also get grays. I get stuff with grays. Oh wait, no I don't, because I don't have it. Crud. Darn it. 10 plus... Oh, that's low. 14. So 24 fire damage. I had forgotten to, but at the very beginning, before I attacked, I was like, Aziz, light! And it lights on fire.
Perfect.
So yeah, 24 fire damage.
Okay. Roasted giant fills the air as the raid begins. Hist, what would you like to do?
Oh wait, no, that's extra fire damage. So it does the regular damage plus the extra fire. I just read the thing.
You're fine.
Oh, sorry, I'm just so excited for extra damage.
So
So I just need to get the rest of her damage because she forgot.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, my bad.
That was just slashing, not fire damage. The fire damage is 11. So 20. It was 24 slashing, 11 fire.
Perfect. Hist.
Alright, I am going to cast Immolation on the Jarl.
Nice.
I need a deck save.
Got it. Let me double check his thing here. Heroes.
17 is the save number.
You got it. One moment. Where's the stupid window? There we go. There it is. Okay, so dex save. Okay. All right, sorry, he's got a few fun little things I had to double check on. So you said it's 17?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to fail.
Yes. Alright, so then ruins will summon around them as a giant pillar of flame lights them on fire, and they will take 27 fire damage.
Ooh.
And also they are on fire for a minute. So at the
Oh, okay.
at the end of each of their turn, they repeat the saving throw, and if they fail, they take 4d6. And the
Okay.
spell ends on a successful one. They cannot be extinguished by unmagical means.
Okay, you got it. So as this comes down, the Jarl looks up, holds up their hand, and a shield of ice comes up, giving him resistance to all the damage from this spell.
Okay.
So he'll take 13 initially.
And then my bonus action will be to throw 2 meteors at him. I need 2 more dex saving throws of 17.
Amazing. Both fail.
That is a total of 12 fire damage from both together.
Nice. Very good.
That'll be it.
Marionetta.
All right. Whoop. Wrong button. Let's see if I can do this. The sphere here. Just checking something. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is create. Just checking. That's a sphere. Okay. Where else could I put this? Okay, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is the other thing. I'm going to see if I can move here. I have, 30 feet of movement. Okay, so that would put me right about here-ish. Okay. Okay. And that would put me here. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to do a Bane on the 3. On the. Let's see. I'm going to put this on Jarl A and B. So they have to do a. Let's see. Bane is a charisma save. Yeah, charisma saving throw.
All right, what should he see?
17.
Okay, so the Jarl will not make it, so he is banged.
Good. My little purple thingy.
Good. Giants. 24 for A.
Okay.
5 for B.
Nice. Okay, so I'll give him a little purple thing. All right. So with that in mind, I'm now going to have my armoire come up and take a. Let's see. Actually, they could, because they're here. Let's see if they could actually move to there. Yes, they can. So they'll get a nice little. Well, actually, no, they won't, because I'm not up against it. So yeah, they'll just attack. Attack regular at the Frost Giant B. And that will be a 14.
14 hits against the skin and cannot break it.
All right. So with that in mind, I will end my turn there.
All right. Good. Then that takes us to Bjorg.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to spend 2 maneuver points and use Shadow Striking Technique on my bow. And what that does is it binds my weapon in shadow, and for 10 minutes, anytime I deal damage, I get to add an additional 1d8.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot at the Jarl.
You got it.
Ooh, for a 28.
That's going to hit.
So that is 14 points of magical piercing. Whoops, wrong die. And an additional 6 points of necrotic.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Very good. All right, Harafin essentially gets ready to protect the villagers as y'all have him inside. Unless there was something else you'd have asked him to do.
No, I think, at least my opinion is that he should be where he is, protecting the people inside.
I agree.
Got it. All right, so this giant runs to the walls of the longhouse and begins trying to tear the whole thing down and collapse it in on those inside. First attack is an 11. Let me double check my wall AC. Yep, the wall AC is 4, so...
You don't have to be so gleeful.
Oh,
about
and a net 20 to boot. So that is 21 slashing plus 6 cold for 27. Then we'll do the crit. So I got 27. Oh, really low crit. Plus 13 for 40, plus the 6 for 46. And then 10 for 56 damage. And so the longhouse has 200 HP. They just did 56 to it.
Did they trigger an op attack?
Yeah. So your object could have had that.
Yeah, okay. Uh, 17.
17 hits.
It's 8 force damage.
Very nice.
The HP for the longhouse, is that for the whole entire building will collapse, or like they'll just bust a hole in it?
Whole building.
Lovely. Okay.
Crushing those within.
Nice.
All right. Okay. 8 in the left. All right. Then we've got B here. That's going to turn to Marionetta with their Bane.
Sorry about that. My computer is being really glitchy.
Oh, good. Oh. They're also doing their war cry. Each one of them is. So this essentially gives them temp HP.
Did the Jarl go?
Not yet.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
So he gets temp HP. He gets temp HP. This is their Raider's Cry to get them all bucked up. So, with that coming down with the axe. What's your AC, Marionetta?
17.
Okay. All right, so 24 will hit. And since it's overformed, I'm just not rolling the Bane. And a nat 20.
Would you knock it off?
Okay.
So,
Bane goes down.
only if you fail concentration, right?
Yeah, and I just rolled a concentration.
Did you roll under 10?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty, so for the regular hit, that is 21 slashing damage and 5 cold damage. And then the crit is 30 slashing damage and 19 cold damage.
Okie doke. Marionetta does not look good.
All right, Frost Giant C here is going to run to the longhouse and attack a wall.
Do I get off attack from him running past me?
Yep, you'd have to get one.
A natural 20!
Whoa! Spank him as he walks by. Like, no.
That's 20 slashing and $20 fire.
Amazing. In that case, as they begin to get out of range, you hit them. In rage, they come back to flank. So coming on, Kessa. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And then 27 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 11 slashing, 11 cold.
-5 cold.
Nice. And then,
So that's 6 cold.
yep. And then 18 slashing, 5 cold, so 0 cold?
Correct.
Aha! Very nice. As they yell and get their temp HP. Okay. Then finally, the Droshanti is enraged by you, so is attacking Kessa as well. Natural 20!
I am going to use. I'm going to use my reaction to expend a charge of my armor to turn the critical into a normal hit.
Okay. Got it. Then I think a 16 misses you, yeah, Kessa?
16, yes.
Very good. So it's just a 1 regular hit for 24 slashing, and 8 minus 5 for 3 cold. Then we go to Hal.
Okie dokie. Hal is gonna swing around here. And wait, I want to just get Kessa in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna start attacking Frost Giant C.
Let's go.
Bonus action, I am going to cast on myself Divine Favor, which for the next minute I deal some radiant damage, and then I click my 2 gauntlet fist things into place, and I take 3 swings. Okay, my lowest is a 19.
That will hit.
Okay, so that is 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then oh, no, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. And then okay, so that's 3, 4, 10 plus 12 is 22 fire damage plus 6 radiant damage plus 6 fire damage.
Nice.
And that is
They're bloodied.
excellent. And I think that's the end of my turn. Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Very good. The commoners huddle in terror. Hoping that their hairsayers can rescue them. So, now the Jarl. Right. Get their fun here. See if they get their 1 recharge. Okay. Then they'll come forward. Yeah. I think. Get right here. And take their large hammer and start coming down on Marionetta. So first things first. Natural 20.
I will use my new reaction to turn it into a regular hit.
All right. What's the distance
Well-
on that?
30 feet.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'd hate for you to waste that reaction because I'm probably gonna
I
go
want it
down
known I did
regardless.
not give him coffee.
All right. Is it a crit or is it not?
Hal would do it. For
Okay.
Marionetta, of course.
You're looking at Marionetta. Marionetta looks like she's falling apart. She's not gonna survive much at this point.
All the more reason.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Well, actually, yeah. Let's do the crit first here. So the first thing is the bludgeoning will be 46.
Yeah, I'm down, and now I'm keeping track to see if I double my damage and die. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. 46 minus 14 is what?
32.
32. Okay. So I'm at 32 over.
And that's 29 cold from that. Minus 5,
Okay.
I think, probably.
Yes, correct. -5.
Okay.
This was without the crit, right?
Correct.
Woof.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think I did that with the crit. I apologize that I got confused by that. I'm sorry. So it should have been 21 bludgeoning.
I'm still down.
Okay. But you're not getting that because they are instead going to continue as they walk over and get right about here. And taking a swipe at the longhouse, which hits for that is 25 bludgeoning plus 24 cold for 29. 49.
Would you say that my aura could also, if the longhouse is within 30 feet of me, reduce the cold?
Does it say creatures?
Let's see. Yes.
Sorry.
Ah.
Magic made to affect flesh and magic made to affect object slightly different.
Don't make sense at me.
That brings us to 105 out of damage out of the 200 that they need to do. With that, the whole longhouse shifts now as the doorway collapses. It is now impassable. And therefore, Hist, you don't have any line of sight out of the longhouse.
I was on top of it, so I would.
Were you
fall,
on top?
actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Then, give me a deck save to not fall off.
yeah, that's fair.
How much of the roof fell?
So the roof didn't fell, the doorway collapsed.
Okay, so do I still need to make a deck save? I'm on the roof as
No,
well.
just
not
that.
okay.
Just because she was over the collapsed bit.
All right, deck save. $22.
Okay. Very good. Then you were able to stay. All right. So to get in, it actually needs an acrobatics check to get through the walls at this point, or through the door rather. All right, but they will end their turn.
They will make another deck save.
You got it. That is a dirty 20.
They'll succeed, and they're no longer on fire.
Okay. And we're up to Kessa.
Okie dokie. You said that Frost Giant C is bloodied.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack that one.
You got it.
And because Halvarth is within 5 feet of me, I get pack tactics, so I get advantage.
Aha.
For another natural 20!
There you go.
My God.
I switched to the cream the new ice cream dice.
Ice cream in summer. Magical lucky.
And then the next attack is a 23.
That hits.
Okay. I'm also going to use my bonus action to use one of my maneuvers, Arcing Strike, to attack D behind me, but I'm gonna do C's damage first. So that's crit damage. First is gonna be 12 slashing plus 6 slashing, and then the fire 21. So that's 18 slashing and 21 fire on C.
Nice. Still
Plus 4 fire because I am within 5 feet of Frost Giant C. This is my battle stance. So it deals 4 fire when my ally hits a target within 5 feet of me.
got it.
When you make that. Alright, so I do need a roll for the extra attack. Okay. So as my blade comes around, it's going to see if it makes a swipe at the one behind me. For another natural 20.
Let's go.
What is going on here?
Cassa's showing how her worth.
16 slashing and 12 fire.
Does that get another bonus?
Just C, because I'm not in
Oh,
5
just
feet
C.
of C.
'Cause you went
Yeah.
to D. Okay, that's right.
Kessa swinging around this flaming sword, just like around her like a tornado of flame.
Love it. And we'll go to Hest.
Alright. I guess I started my bonus action 2 deck saving throws on the Jarl.
Got it. Deck save. Hmm. $12,
That's a fail.
and then 10.
That's another fail. Alright, so that's 7 fire damage for the first one and 12 fire damage for the second one.
Nice.
Then I'm going to Sorry, I just want to check what I'll hit with this. Can I hit 3 giants with a fireball there?
Yep.
And I know Wardrobe also needs to take a save on.
Yeah.
And yes.
Does get wardrobe.
Sorry, but I'm hitting the wardrobe. I'm gonna cast a 4th level fireball there.
Okay, the Yarrow fails. What's the damage?
29 fire damage.
29.
Yes,
Is that full damage?
that's full.
Okay.
All right, they begin burning, breaking through their confidence. Anything else?
That is it.
All right. Marionetta, death save.
All right. All right. So after that, the wardrobe is going to take an attack against the Jarl. And just so you know, Matt, any of the enemies that start their turn within 10 feet of the wardrobe are reduced in speed by 10.
Okay.
Any allies, I don't think there are any allies, but they would have a plus 10 to their movement if they started within 10.
Got it.
All right, so they will attack the Jarl. And that is a 17 to hit.
You got it.
And that's
Actually, I'm sorry.
11.
17 will not hit the Jarl. He'll block.
Oh, well. Never mind. That's all.
Right. Bjorg.
Okay. What time of day is this?
Let's see here.
I need to know if we're in dim light or darkness.
Yeah. It would be a day at this point.
Okay. So then I need the Jarl to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. I am spending 5 maneuver points to do
Ooh.
Hail of Needles.
Nice. This is a 7.
Oh, nice. All right. And I'm focusing it just on him.
Got it.
So that is 23 points of piercing damage.
Very good. They are bloodied.
And that ends my turn.
Got it. Gotcha. All right, so we'll go to our giant, starting with A down there. Yeah, his move is going to make the most sense to try to bring this down. It's the easiest way to get to the people on the roof. So, back. All right, both hit. That is 24 plus 2 for 26. Then 25, so that brings us up to 51. 61 to the longhouse. This brings us to 166 out of 200 damage dealt. got B. Who will attack the wardrobe. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
18 slashing and 13
down.
cold. Okay. And then 5, 10, 15. Yep.
Granted, he still has -10 on his since he started the turn.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He can get within striking distance of the longhouse. And makes a final attack there. For 19. Dealing... total of 27. Sorry, 28. So that brings us to 194 out of 200 on the longhouse. Let's see. That is flanking Casa. That's going to continue their assault. Only a 12!
I duck.
And then a 28.
I'm going to. I'm trying to decide which reaction to make. I'm going to use refusal to bleed.
Nice.
I'm gonna spend I'm going to spend 4 maneuver points to reduce all damage from that creature.
Woo! Very good. All right.
They still technically hit, correct?
I guess.
So they take
As-
4 fire damage for hitting somebody in my red circle.
Nice.
As stated, technically it does hit. It just I reduce all damage to 0.
Sounds good. And then the other one, D here, will come down. Natural 20.
Reaction!
You got it. It's a regular hit. All
Yes.
right. And then only a 15.
The 15 doesn't hit.
All right. That is 19 slashing and 12 cold.
Minus the 5 is
7 cold.
7. I was like, is it 8 or is it 7? I don't remember. Oh boy. Owies.
All right. All right. Hal doing work. I love it.
Alrighty.
Hal, actually, I'm sorry. One big. I gotta check on these folks on. Okay. Yep, go ahead. Only B seems to have gotten some temp HP. Go ahead.
Hal continues his punching of Frost Giant C, and I did completely forget I also have pack tactics, so this will be an advantage. My first one is over 20.
Nice, that hits.
Okay, so this plus this plus this. That is 11, 12, 13, 15 fire damage and 1 radiant.
Okay. So 16 total damage?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I will strike again. For, again, over 20 to hit.
Very good.
For another... 6 fire damage, plus another 3 radiant.
You got it.
Then I will strike for my final time.
Let's see if you can do it.
That is... Oh no. Even with advantage, I think I missed. 16.
Hits!
Oh, excellent! Okay. And then I will, in addition, cast one of my things. I'll Divine Smite them with my final hit.
Let's go.
So that's... okay. So that is... 11 fire damage. Plus 19 radiant damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Excellent. They just go up in flames as their flesh burns away in a giant roaring bonfire, and then they collapse as a pile of charred bones.
Nice.
And I think I will... That's silly of me. But I will. I'm going to step into the space of... I'm going to step right here.
Nice.
And I look at the Jarl, who has downed my best friend, Marionetta.
Good. I was hoping and praying that the Hairsers have this as the ceiling quakes. And it is the Jarl. Turn. First thing, see if I get the reaction. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take their hammer to strike the longhouse. That is a hit, which brings it crashing down. As you hear the screams of all those who've huddled inside, and then silence. That's 20 villagers dead.
What about Hraffin?
Hraffin needs to take some damage. So, check. That is 8d10 bludgeoning. Take. Alright, so he takes 47 damage. From there, and the longhouse on top and inside is difficult terrain to move through and around.
Does that mean I need to make a dexterity saving throw to get off the building before it collapses with me on it?
No, I think you're just in the difficult terrain.
Okay.
The way that would work here. It was a one hit, and the last hit here will turn upon L. And strike. Because you should not have attacked us. That is a 26 to hit.
Hits me.
And Ooh, it's only going to be 14 bludgeoning. And coming at you is 15 cold.
-5 for 10.
Yep.
They take 4 fire damage.
All right, then we'll go up to Kessa.
So, can I, if I move between D and the Jarl, would I be able to attack the Jarl?
I mean, you'd have to get within 5 feet of the Jarl, so.
Like if I slid in between here,
Yeah, you basically have to get a little lower, but yeah, like.
would I take the op attack?
Their reach actually is 10 feet, so you don't leave their reach.
Okay, well then we're gonna do that. I'm gonna move. First, I'm going to use my second wind. To gain back. Uh, 17 healing. And then I am going to attack the Jarl.
All right.
Let me just measure and make sure I have. Yeah, I'm within 5 feet of Hal. So I get my pack tactics. For a 9.
A 9. He'll block that with his hammer. 1 and a 2 with advantage. So sad.
All of those natural 20s had to stop sometime. For a 22 now.
That hits.
All right. Now that I did make a hit, I'm going to use my blade breaking blow. For 4 of my maneuver points. I'm gonna make it have to make a dex saving throw.
Good. 4.
It fails. So now, the Jarl, their damaged weapon deals half as much damage now.
Ooh, very nice. Anything else?
I'm gonna have to roll the damage real
Yep.
quick. So that's 6 slashing and 8 fire, plus Hal's fire, extra fire,
Which is 4.
which is 4.
Nice.
So the way this looks is that Kessa raises her blade high and slams it onto the Jarl's weapon, and you could see as she slams it down, fibrous cracks like start stretching out throughout it.
Nice. Looks at it, eyes wide. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Hits.
Right. I use my reaction.
Yes.
Rising above the cracks in this weapon, Hal jumps up and rains down with a fiery fist, where I use hammer and anvil. My reaction that I get to hit with a melee weapon attack against the same target when my ally hits a target within 5 feet of me.
There we go.
Okay. That is 19.
19 hits.
Punch him in the face.
This. And I will, because it doesn't use action economy, just maneuver points when I hit. I will use a maneuver. If I could freaking find it. It's hiding now. Okay, I guess I won't. I will just, Oh, here we go. I'll spend 4 maneuver points for Engulfing Flame Smite. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, I deal an additional 3d6 fire damage and engulf the target in flame. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20 fire damage plus 2 radiant damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Whoa! I say. Hal jumps up over this sword as it's cracking, and he claps his fists together and bashes them down over the Jarl's big, meaty head, and he says, "This is for daring to touch my marionetta!" And he blows up.
Nice. The Jarl is slain.
His remains are on fire for 1 minute.
Nice, burning. Love it. Anything else?
No.
Got it. Marionetta!
Wait on that.
Nope, sorry, because I hit it because of the thing. Hissed, yeah.
Fireball on the 2 giants in the back.
You got it.
Dex 17. $32 damage if they failed.
They did. They both take 32.
Then I'll fling my last 2 meteors at Giant B. So I need 2 more Dex 17 saves from them.
Got it. Yeah, right? Okay. Dex saves on Giant B. Let's go. I got 8 and 17.
Fail and success. On the fail, they'll take 3. On the success, they'll take 2. It was 4, half the 2.
All right. Sounds
And
like a
that is
plan.
it.
All right. Then Marionetta death save.
Okay.
All right. And then Bjorg.
Gonna have to do it. I am going to spend another 5 maneuver points, and I need A and B to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Let's go. B gets a 3. A gets a 1.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then they both take 21 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. From begins to move. One, 2, 3, trying to get out of here. And I will go ahead and fire at, I think here he looks. And fire at Frost Giant B. For 1 hit.
Good job, Chief.
You told him to stay out of the fight. For 8 piercing damage. good. So that turns them down to bloodied. All right. Therefore, thus bloodied, these two want to get out. They are dead and they are bloodied. They no longer want to be here. So A goes first. Doesn't go that route. Kind of avoids getting too close to Kessa. But does just stand over Marionetta. But as they are going by Kessa, they were try to hit her twice. $12 and 23. So is that fully getting you, Kessa, the 23?
Where are my reactions?
Yep. So it's waiting for.
I am going to use one maneuver point to reduce the damage. So it hits, but now we're going to reduce the damage. Oh wait, no! I'm going to use Wall of Blades and buff my AC.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I can't because he's too far away, so I have to use Refuse to Bleed instead. Okay, so yeah, the attack hits. I'm gonna use Refuse to Bleed to add to my AC. Not add to my AC. Reduce the damage. God.
Got it. So by how much?
By 9 plus my fighter level, so that's 10. So 19.
So 19. Okay, so then that's 6 cold coming at you, reduced by 4, I believe.
The cold damage gets reduced 5.
5. So you take 1 cold from that hit.
And the frost giant takes 4 fire damage.
Nice. All right. Same way. 10, 15, 20. Yep. Runs by. And as they do, they'll take 2 strikes at Kessa. First one, 18.
Nope.
27.
That hits.
That is 17 slashing. And 10 cold minus 5.
I'm still standing.
Was that a ranged attack or melee attack?
Melee.
They take 4 fire damage.
Got it. Wait. Okay, and then the last one by Kessa, not bloodied, is not trying to flee. So they strike 24 to hit. 21 slashing damage.
And she's down.
Okay. Then the second attack coming at hell. For only a 13 to hit.
misses, and they do take 4 fire for hitting Kessa.
Nice. Alright. Fire A cries and gets a little more temp HP. Then how?
I think Hal will, with this action, look at Frost Giant D and his armor that bears the an engraving of a flame to signify the undying flame, and he stands proudly and looks at Frost Giant D and says, "You should follow your brothers and run." And I'm gonna channel divinity, and I need a wisdom saving throw DC 17.
You've got it. There's the 10.
Okay, they are frightened and can only do one of the following on its turn, which is move, take an action, or take a bonus action.
Okay.
Now this doesn't force them to run away.
Right.
Might I, being so menacing, attempt to, with this words that came out of my mouth, intimidate them into doing what I said?
Yeah, we'll allow that. Give me that intimidation check.
Excellent. That is a 23.
23, okay.
And that is my turn.
That. With that, we'll go up to Kessa. Death save.
So, Kessa happens to have this cute little amulet on her, around her neck, and it kind of like shimmers a bit, and it gives me advantage on death saving throws.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. Est.
They attacked us on their way out, some attack them. I'm just gonna throw a fireball at them.
Well,
Marionetta is right there.
yeah.
I won't hit Marionetta.
And I'm right there too.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to show me this fireball.
Is my map not updated?
Hit refresh real quick, just in case.
Can I do it there?
Has to. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm just gonna. Has to come.
It's fine if I only hit 2 of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, to get half of him, you get half of Marionetta.
Yeah, I'll just hit 2 of
Only
them.
half of me.
Well, that means all of the effects of it. Yeah, because it's
I know.
of where we positioned it. Yeah, so unfortunately, you can only get those 2.
Cool, I'm on with that.
Very cool. But I had to see. I was like, that's rough. That was rough. All right, so B and A here. He's gonna roll for a 17.
Yes, and 30 is the damage.
Okay. 11. Okay, so A only takes 15 from that. B gets roasted for 30, but is still up.
That is it for me.
Marionetta death save.
Trying to decide to roll this hard or roll it on digital. What do y'all think? Can I roll it hard or on digital?
Hard, roll it hard.
Okay, roll it hard. All right. Get my GM Balo dice. All right. I should have rolled that with shit. We had inspiration. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's that.
There are still 3 inspirations.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm supposed to call it, and I didn't even bother to look.
you are. But Jackie, if you feel like if you had, if
Okay.
you feel they were there,
You know
I
what?
will
I'm gonna
let-
try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Come on. Well. Oh well.
Okay.
This is
It's all right.
sick.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's fine. Shit.
Bjorg.
Well, I'm gonna do it. Last time I can. All 3 of them need to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Woo.
Do it.
Okay. Are these enemies?
Yes.
Okay, so can just target enemies. Perfect.
I got one of my own.
All right. Roll the damage. What damage am I dealing with here?
So if they fail, it's 27 points of damage. If they make it, they take half.
Okay, thank you. All right. B made it. D does not. Oh, D is bloodied now.
Please kill them.
All right.
Trying.
You did good.
Harafin. 1, 2, 3, because it's still difficult terrain.
Come on, Chief.
Sees D, fires 2 of his short bows. First one hits. Second one hits. So let's do this. 8. So 15. 21. 29 damage. They are still up. Alright, so A, still within melee for them of Kessa. Well, Kessa's at 0, right? Okay.
Yeah, Kessa's still down.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll do that after Caesar. They take out their bow and fire at hell.
Shit.
17 and 18.
Both hit.
Okay. So first one is 22 piercing and 6 cold. Minus your 5. Second is 14 piercing, 6 cold minus your 5. And your speed is reduced by 10.
Okie dokie.
Okay. B fires at Hal. First, summon the bow. First one. 22. Then only a 14.
14 misses, 22 hits.
Right. 14 piercing. 6 cold minus the 1. They will go. All right. They are essentially out of sight. Then D can only run away due to that effect you put on him. They run out of sight. Then Hal.
Hal, ugh, my map isn't responding. I don't know why. Hal's gonna attempt a medicine check on Marionetta.
Okay.
$19.
Marionetta.
You have a perfectly functional, normal doll.
None of her life seems to be in her.
Hal, single tear runs down his face. If it was one of those movies, could have been a healing tear, but alas.
This is Malika!
A single bad tear drips down his face.
Alright, any bonus actions or the like?
Nope.
Alright. Casa, death save.
Oh boy, more death saves. You get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hissed.
What happened?
I'll try to stabilize. Cause oh wait, I don't even think I can get there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me your order here. Remember,
Yeah, I
you have
can't get
difficulty initially, yeah.
I can't get there.
You can move as far as you can get as you're trying to get to Kessa, if you want.
I will. How much of it's difficult terrain of what I'm in?
So about 10 feet.
Alright, I can only get to there. So, I guess as my action, I'll dash to get up.
Okay. So dashing, you get next to her.
Or instead of dashing, because it's going to be the same amount of thing on my next turn, I'm just going to cast another Fireball at the last giant, kill it for Marionetta.
Yeah.
Let's go. Casting the fireball. They get an 11.
21 damage.
21. They are not down yet.
Damn.
What?
That's all I can do.
Good job, though. Good job.
Oh, they have to get a lot of that temp. All right. Bjorg.
Seeing all that has happened, I'm going to be like Hiss. I'm going to bonus action steady aim and shoot at that last giant.
Nice. Tears down the eyes, aiming.
27.
That hits.
So, 8 points of magical piercing, and then let's get in 21 points for sneak attack.
How do you want to kill it?
Right through the eye.
Nice.
Skillet.
It turns what as the corpse falls.
Shish kebab.
Maybe y'all think twice next time before you come here. And that's my turn.
All right, Raven, just trying to get out, trying to help Kessa as well. Is there, then runs up dashing. Doesn't have an action. They're well and gone. Hell!
Gosh, surrounded by the most important women in his life, he will turn to Kessa and attempt to stabilize her.
Okay.
14.
14. Kessa.
You could feel life still within Kessa's prone form.
All right.
A single tear runs down his other cheek, but it's of happiness.
And with that, we'll drop out of our combat. We've got all this type of inspiration. Carrie came in and helped too. As the dust settles and villagers driven out from their homes by all the other destruction were coming to seek shelter only to see their beloved longhouse destroyed and the arms of their family and friends sticking out at angles that must mean they no longer live. And Chief Ruffin stands as the fleeing giants make their ways the distance back towards the wood and the sea. They look at the fallen Marionetta. You can feel a sense of mistrust. Though some ones that knew the first thing to do was get to the Longhouse have perished for their obedience. At least one Herr Serapha lies fallen. What do you all want to do?
Hal keeps
I need to
trying
go,
to.
guys.
Bye, Molly!
Bye. I'm sorry. I stuck around as long as I could for the combat, at least.
Fed the book.
We had that. But yeah, so Kessa's just gonna be unconscious.
Hal keeps trying to lay on hands Marionetta, but he doesn't have any magic left.
Jorg is starting to dig through the rubble of the longhouse to try and find the people in there so that we can give them the burial they deserve.
I got something done.
His is going around assessing the damage to everything else.
Ruffin, Chief, please. Bring me your best healer. We have precious minutes to spare. We can save her.
He looks. Our best healer died. Looks, there's no healing. We have no one who can bring back the dead. I'm sorry.
He rests his head on his fist, filled with despair.
Anything else?
I think at this point, Bjork just keeps doing what she's doing. I think that under the circumstances, she is just resigned to what has happened, and she just needs something to keep her busy. She doesn't have it in her to try and bolster the spirits of the people.
Okay. Chief, we must recover the dead and burn them appropriately, lest they become our enemies as winter deepens.
Paranoia, I double checked on the boy.
And the villagers began doing so. Remind me how many died in the defense? I think Robin, you probably have that loss.
$65.
Okay. So, below with 86 corpses, which I guess 85 corpses, and a doll is placed. They are burned. This is over, actually, the course of the next week, as they move the wreckage of the town and take the corpses. So there is a downtime that you all can process. Including repairing the longhouse. This does cost 500 timber and 100 iron.
I would imagine that would be our first priority.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. But there's also other things you can do if you so desire.
I don't think anything else would make sense to have.
All right. And what accents you characters take as the winter drags on?
I think very dramatically, Hal cuts his own hair. I think he shaves off his beard, gives himself bangs. And he, if anybody asks him about it, he says that he is... I am no longer the Bergman. I don't know who I am.
And Lefsy approaches you and clasps your hands. Just, I know you've suffered greatly, but I don't know if you know the magnitude of what you just did. Those giants were marching east towards Trist, or Summerhelm, or some other city. With just a handful of warriors, you managed to turn them back. I must return to Trist with a report from my clan's chief, but I'll leave my warriors with you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all, please tell me. I hope our people will be fast friends from here on out.
Forget friends. The Snowhawks and us, we are brothers. What you can do now is you go out there and you live.
Well, I'll tell everyone of what you have done. Oh, countless are saved. It would have been much worse anywhere else. Ragval saved many Valicans today.
I think Hal just smiles. I think that he finds himself thinking in his mind that it wasn't the important ones. And I think he has the tact to know that you shouldn't say something like that out loud. So he smiles because he recognizes Leaf's intention. But he's afraid if he opens his mouth, he'll say the wrong thing.
All right. Anything else for this week?
Bjorg will go up to Hal. And Hal,
Yes, Bjorg.
I think that we need to go have a cola to honor her. And then we go play with the kids.
I've been thinking about the kids. Do you think they would like to join us for a cola?
I think we can have a drink with them, but it should probably not be cola. Maybe some milk.
All right. I think I would like that. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, let me get the garlic. We will have a milk drink of warriors.
Okay. and when Hal is not looking, she makes sure that the garlic disappears before it goes into the milk. Even though Hist isn't going to drink, she's going to make him come too. Come on, Hist.
Oh, very well.
Hey, I'm sure you have some really good stories in some of those journals you have there.
Oh, I do have some.
We can entertain the children in honor of Marionetta.
Very well.
So that is what we're doing. We're going to have a drink in honor of Marionetta, and then we're going to go have milk with the children while Hist tells stories. And while we're doing that, Bjorg is going to prompt Hal to get up with her and act out the stories that Hist is telling.
He would do it for the
And
children.
as the drinks are coming, you do see a familiar face. Jackie?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was trying to... My computer froze. Oh, gosh. Okay. Where did I put this? Here it is. I don't know why everything's acting weird.
My stuff is also acting weird.
It is? Okay, so it's not just me. Okay. Well, as long as you can hear me, that's cool with me. You see your old friend serving drinks for some reason here. It's not Marionetta, it's little Penny.
Okay,
Well, let me see. You want cola, and you wanted a cola, and you wanted a diet cola, and you wanted a cola that has the white clear through liquid. All right. Oh wait, I know some of you.
Hi, Penny. Where have you been?
Oh, I lost my business and now I serve drinks. It's a long story.
Oh, Penny, I'm so sorry. Why don't you have a drink with us? This is Hal, and I think you remember Hist.
I look at the manager to see if they're okay with this.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. And I take off my apron and I will sit down with the tray of drinks. I was, I did my best, but I wasn't really much use during the battle.
I'm sure that that's not true.
Are we drinking to old friends?
Yes.
And I will hand out the drinks and hold mine up.
Hold mine up.
Hal has only taken a glass of milk, and he has peeled garlic into it, and he holds his drink up.
To those who came before us, and to those who are still here.
To old friends and to new friends.
Huzzah.
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 I try to drink it down and then immediately spit it up because I'm not used to drinking alcohol. Oh. Well, I've been spreading, some words of inspiration among those who come in, trying to cheer up people, trying to let them know we're all still in this fight. And I mean, you take on giants. You take on giants. That's no small feat.
My despair is thrice the size of any giant.
Oh, would you like me to play you a song?
Ooh. I mean, like, what would you even play?
Well, I'm good with a harp, a fiddle, a flute.
Myself, I play a flute.
Oh, perhaps you'd like to join in. I can start with the fiddle.
All right, if you must.
And knowing who you are, she says, why don't we call this the strings that bind us together?
That's actually quite beautiful.
And so she starts to play a slow, melodic fiddle song that's kind of sad, but there's also a source of beauty in it as well. Why don't you play from your heart, Hal? And I'll follow your lead.
Yes, all right. Hal takes out his flute. It's a very... If it could be whimsically sad, it would.
So she's just kind of playing back up to your rhythm to give it more weight and to bring it around and to just... everything she's doing is just meant to complement what you're doing so that people are paying more attention to the flute.
Matt.
Yes.
May in trying to comfort himself in the middle of this like pub tavern, they're playing this song. Might Hal roll a performance check to comfort the village after such losses?
Sure.
I will give you a bardic inspiration since I am playing with you. So D10.
What is it? Nice. Okay, 25 plus 4. 29.
Okay. So you take your flute, you begin to play along, and song speaks of the lost and glory of survival, of decisions, and regret. And it's weekends here, people begin to nod, and the overwhelming weight seems just slightly lifted.
It's a really pretty song.
I had a very pretty inspiration.
Penny's wondering if you're talking about her, and she kind of, just kind of makes herself like a little bit. She feels a little, happy about that.
time for milk with the children.
All right.
Care to join us, Penny?
I look at my manager.
Double shift tomorrow.
Okay. No problem. And I say, yeah, I'm free.
Okay. And make sure we grab some milk and gather the children. Bjork is also hoping that by gathering the children and entertaining them, that it gives the parents a little bit of time to relax and maybe do something they need to do that they can't do with the children running around.
Nice. We take advantage of this as the kids play and even say there's a few missing. Occasionally a ball drops where somebody should have been able to grab it. But as it keeps going, there's a piece in the play of kids begins to beat back the darkness in their minds.
Inspired by the playing with the kids and maybe even Penny's song, I think Hal over the next week also tries to like mobilize the kids in a very camp counselor fashion to help with the repairs. So he's got like troops in quotes of like different teams that are helping to rebuild the longhouse.
Very nice.
Bjork sees this and unbeknownst to Halvarth, she's rotating them through so that even though they're with different groups, that they aren't doing the same thing every day. They get to try a little bit of everything, because some of them are probably at that age where soon they're going to have to decide what they might want to do. And so this way it's giving them a little bit of taste of different types of jobs for them, but also hopefully helping to keep them interested in what's going on, rather than getting bored and saying, I don't like this, and running away. And she will use Hist and Penny to help her do this, to make all this coordination.
Yeah, so Penny between her shifts will come out to help coordinate.
All right. And I guess Bjorg and Penny both give me persuasion checks.
All right. This has nothing to do with negotiating the price of services, correct?
No.
Okay.
I got a 12.
27.
Okay. Bjorg, you're very glad to have Penny's help as she's able to keep them into it and the game changing here and there. So that's...
yeah, Bjorg a lot of times has great ideas. It's just a matter of someone helping her get them executed.
All right.
I'm also hoping, too, that the children are a little excited about this and wanting to go home and be all excited about telling their parents what they did for the day, which hopefully will bring some levity into each of the houses.
Yeah. And they do. It seems very happy, and the joy of the kids can't help but make its way into some of the adults as the week is ending and the grim task of burning all that is left of their former Rigvalians is nearly at an end. Anything else?
Bjork would, even though she's not a healer, she would go try to help comfort the injured, the sick and the injured.
Okay.
I will say too that on sad nights, Hal will try to get Hist to have a drink of cola with him in the tavern, and Hal just talks to Hist about his feelings because he feels that Hist is the best listener, always understands him, doesn't have to say anything, and always seems to convey the right thing.
His just goes with and just mostly just sits there, just like wondering how he got roped into this.
Hal needed guy time.
Exactly.
He never says anything about it, but he's just like, how did this start happening?
I think also Penny, because she's not wise, and has almost zero tact or understanding of what everyone's going through. At some point, we'll just notice how sad Hal has been within the week of what happened. And eventually we'll go up to him and be like, Hal, would it help if I erased the memory?
I am sorry, Penny, I do not understand. Erase what memory?
Of your friend dying?
No, to answer your question, I do not want that, but you possess this power to do?
Yeah, well, I can erase a memory that's within the last week. I'm hoping one day I'll eventually be able to erase memories from years. You know, sometimes I do it on myself whenever I do something really dumb or clumsy and get kind of super embarrassed. I'll look at the mirror and at least I think I do it.
But Penny, how do you ever learn from your mistakes if you don't remember them?
I never really thought about that, to be honest, Hal. Maybe I keep making the same mistake over and over again. Maybe I should erase this conversation so I don't question it.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that sounds effective, yes.
All right.
Well, that is a neat trick you have, Penny.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just, I won't remember having told you about it probably, so just let me know if you ever, And I'm sorry if I come back later on and offer the same thing over and over again. So, yeah.
Well, that is all right. I will remember this interaction, so you feel free to forget, because I will remember. And I will also remind you not to erase your memories, to erase your mistakes, because we must learn to grow.
Exactly,
yes.
All right. She goes on home.
Okay, and I won't forget. I'll remember to remind you.
A moment later, knock. No.
Amazing. Anything for Hist?
Hist is mostly going around and just trying to like after the events and everything, Hist is honestly going around to like all the families of the people who died during the attack and during the collapsing of it, and just trying to get on record the family story of that person. Because his does like to just be kind of like a record of people that existed, no matter how important or not in other people's eyes. He'll just go around trying to basically get as much of everyone who's died's life story.
Nice. So that is a feat you are able to accomplish, going back and forth. Stories, where they came from, all the clans they left in order to start Ragval. And with that, sounds like we will enter week 10. Of winter. This week begins, and less of winter is left than you've lived through. But the grief seems to be somewhat placed with mistrust, confidence of the first weeks of beating back everything is waning a bit in the face of this horrible defeat. Some wondering if it was avoidable. But you're still called to the Longhouse after its completion. It's once more lit with bright fires and secure, with its defenses back. Chief Raffen sits with a bowl of stew, finishes it as he sees you all gathered, and it is good you all are recovered. At least in body. I hope the week has given you time to prepare for the last of this dreadful season.
Chief, what is the next action? And Penny's here. She's dressed like I kind of picture her dressed like Oktoberfest and like a dirndl and braids, and she's like serving people drinks in order to convince her manager that it's okay for her to attend these meetings, and but is still taking part.
The next section. Repair what we can and hope that we aren't destroyed. Defend everything we can. Let what's left of Ragval be.
Should we focus on repairing everything and just...
That would be good. Oh, as always, we leave this to you. Or to your friends. Look into Bjorg and Hal and Hist. I have delegated that to all of you. And still, with everything you did good, we were as prepared as we could be when the giant struck. But I've gathered you due to something I heard from Mildrith. As you know, the child will be born soon. She has a few more weeks. And due to her lack of mobility, we will be having her now stay here in case we are attacked again. Which, after everyone who was here was killed in the last raid, curious, but it is still the safest place, I think. But she still leads the hunters. They still report to her. She still has made her rounds out there and insists to continue to do so even as we get closer. But she's saying the hunters have been suffering from dreams, nightmares, waking up in their cabins, screaming and sweating, and curious whether to go and hunt. Shaky. I would like you to investigate this to see if there's anything more we need to be worried about.
Have they been able to tell her anything about this nightmare?
So they all seem to have a different one. And I thought you all could find out anything more.
Okay, then maybe we need to talk to Mildred because I have questions. Like, did they all start having it at once? Is it something that one day it started with some, and then another day it started, as a few more were added in?
Of course. And Mildred comes out. She goes, yes, I can bring you to the cabins. They're expecting to be interviewed.
Okay, but I'd like to hear from you first.
Of course.
Did they all start having these nightmares at around the same time?
Yes. All screams. About 4 at first, then more.
Okay, so then what I would like to know is, when they're out hunting, do you rotate where they hunt? So like one day they may go to the east somewhere, and then the next day they might go north and a new group goes east. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. No, they keep to the same trails. Constantly.
Okay.
But now all the hunters who walk all the trails have been having these nightmares. Oh, sorry, they're kicking.
Do all the same do they all go out at the same time, or do you have rotations of hunters that one day some go, so that there's still some here, and then the next day?
Yes, we rotate them.
Okay, so it's something has happened out on our normal hunting trails that we need to investigate, is what it sounds like.
I don't know.
This is in this sheltering wood, correct?
That's where they hunt, yeah.
Mm.
Have any of them said anything about feeling anything odd while they were out there, or
No.
come across something new?
No, the trails seem to be fine. Nothing strange, just the screams in their dreams.
Maybe something that requires a little magic to investigate. Which I'd be happy to volunteer my time for your... I have some magic that might be of use.
I think that is a fantastic idea.
Should we talk with a few of the hunters, though, so we can ask them some questions?
Absolutely.
The more details we have, the better.
Okay.
So then she leads the way out to the hut cabins, and she gathers 4.
Are
Let's
these
see.
the first 4 that had, or the last 4 that...
Yes. These are the 4. These are the first ones, and from the description, though everyone has a somewhat different dream, these are close to it, I think.
Okay, so we know that they're nightmares, but what are... We'd like to know what each of you are dreaming about.
First one steps up. This man goes, I woke up in my bed and I walked into the night. I saw the village all aflame, but somehow I was still freezing. The fire was blue, deadly cold. Suddenly the ground shook and fire burst up and devoured me. I can't forget the cold.
Using knowledge of Arcana, would I know of any type of fires that could produce a coolness like that?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
It's a dirty 20.
Indeed, you've heard of this plague on Valaka itself called cold fire.
I mentioned that to everyone.
Indeed, these are omens of Gormadrog's return, are they not?
Most likely.
All right, next one.
This one goes, in my dream, I was an eagle flying above Graryard. Huge spires of ice burst through the snow. The lakes, even the mountain tops. They were burning with blue fire. The dazzling light shone in the sky. Like the northern lights, but glowing with every color I could imagine. I saw a shape on the horizon and heard a sound, a roar that froze my blood, and I woke up.
I'll ask them to continue. I want to hear all of it.
The next one, yeah. So it goes, I was in a cave. Somehow I knew it was the edge of the world. I felt the ground shake, and this thing rose out of the ground. A block of ice bigger than any tree. It started cracking and light poured out. There were so many colors. I stared and eventually everything went white and so cold. I couldn't see anymore. Then I woke up. Then the last one. I knew that the world was ending. Somehow I knew. It shames me to say, but I hid under my bed. I hid until I heard a voice. It spoke sounds I couldn't understand, but somehow I knew their meaning. It was deep, rumbling like an earthquake. It told me to kill my family. It said that it wasn't yet time for it to awaken, that it longed for blood, that it needed blood to keep sleeping.
So, is this? I'm looking at the others. Is this the signs of the? Oh God, what are they called in this game? The clan heads, the names of the clans, the gods, deities,
The heroes, you mean?
the heroes. Thank you. Are these the heroes? The signs of the heroes?
I do not recall visions such as this in the legends.
Matt.
Mhm.
Well, first of all, actually, I'm sorry. Hist,
Yes.
do you remember anything about what Corgana said when he sort of drank the stew with the cobalt? Do you remember the cave when we were trying to find our people and he opted to dream?
No. I don't remember the specifics of it, no. At least I don't personally.
Because I seem to remember blue fire or blue flame and lots of colors.
Cold flame is part of a lot of rituals. In fact, even the one I did myself, it was a big part of.
Right, but this was a dream about the world end and Gormadrog. The blue flame wasn't part of the ritual. It was something he saw in the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Am I getting this wrong, Matt?
No, I don't think you are.
I'll just want some clarification from the last guy. Wait, so are you saying in your dream, blood would prevent the return of the Great Worm?
I don't know. Just said that it needed blood to keep sleeping. The blood would keep it sleeping.
I mean, this is the mentality of the prismatic circle of druids. You must have heard stories, friends. Yes? They steal warriors from villages and sacrifice them to prevent Gormadrog's return.
So, Bjorgen Hess, you all remember hearing a former compatriot of yours talk about that kind of happening to his wife.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I am not smart, but I wonder if this is somehow connected to Blethvithra, She was collecting blood, was she not?
I do believe she was. Well, should we go see if we can find anything in the forest?
Well, there's one question I had, and that was just in regards to, I know the hunters would know the layout of the land. When you were dreaming and you looked upon the land, did you see any markers that you recognized? Did it look like places you've been before? Anything stand out?
I mean, one speaks. I was, in the village.
Right.
And so each have said something. The one said they were near Groyard.
Groyard. I missed that. Okay.
And then the other two was more general.
Yeah,
one said they were at the edge of the world. The other was under their bed.
Okay. I'm just curious. All right. That's all my questions.
Is Ragval in the Groyard, or are we above the Groyard?
I think you're above it.
Okay.
Well, should we start with the hunting trails?
Sounds like a good idea. And I kind of whisper, is there any reason anybody wants me to keep track of their footprints?
At some point, yes, we will probably need that.
Okay, and I will quickly cast just so I get a read on what the 4 hunters' footprints look like.
Absolutely. You can get that idea.
And I'll just get that information. And that's all.
All right.
Never know, maybe they were sleepwalking.
At the end of the world?
Penny shrugs. I don't know. I'm not an idea person. Would you like some more cola?
Not at the moment. I need a clear head. Thank you, though.
We have...
and she hands it to Hal.
Bjork, I apologize. I am abstaining these days. I only drink milk now.
Thank you for telling me.
I must not get distracted anymore.
Should we head out then? Do anybody have any more questions for these gentlemen,
no,
ladies?
Just for Hist. Hist, do you drink alcohol?
I don't drink.
Okay.
Anything.
So I will just replace this with milk. We're good. I will keep this on hand.
I do wonder if, these dreamers have in common that they are hunters, but they were also asleep. Should we not investigate their sleeping quarters before we leave the village?
One of them they said they were right underneath their bed. So.
Well, I thought about that. But because it happened at different times, I was more concerned that it's something in the forest. We can. If you would rather do that now, I'm good with that.
Yes, I would like to. I think we should investigate both, to be clear.
Well, yes.
All right,
we
great.
can start with the rooms, if they're okay with that.
Brothers, may we search your beds?
Of course. I'd be your sister, but yeah, that's fine. So as y'all look at the rooms, you give me investigation checks.
Yay! Oh, I'm pretty good at that.
Hal walks into every room other than the bedrooms at first, so he probably should not do this roll.
Do we have any inspirations?
Yeah, there's still 2 left. And I
There's-
got a 29.
Do we have 6 or 2?
There
I
was
had body
six
drops.
total.
Oh, that's right. Carrie put some in, didn't she?
Yeah, Carrie was.
Okay, so I'll roll with advantage then.
How many did she put in?
3.
Okay, so with you doing another one, that puts us at 4 left.
Okay.
I got a 16.
All right, I roll a 29.
Same as me.
Nice.
So, investigating thoroughly, find strange things hunters might keep, lucky charms, and those types of things. But after Hist is able to arcanely understand them, and nothing looks out of place.
We don't find like any runes or sigils or I don't know what other word, maybe carved into anybody's bed frame or painted on the bottom of a mattress, a pillow on the floor.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. I would like to pull Mildred aside because I don't want to freak out the people that she brought to talk to us, and ask her if she has had the cleric check them over, and did they find any unusual markings anywhere on their bodies they didn't have before.
Oh, awesome. No, I've only gone to the chief. I haven't inspected them physically because of a dream.
Well, my only concern is that maybe I'm overreaching here, that someone has marked them to be able to insert dreams in their heads.
I would not prefer to do that type of inspection of my own people that I lead, but if you feel like it's necessary, I'm sure they will cooperate.
Okay, well, so as not to freak them out at the moment, let's keep that as a last resort.
Okay.
And let us search the woods first.
All right. Okay, just gonna give me a survival check.
Using my reliable talent, I've got a 15.
All right. Anybody else want to put the check in there?
Oh, sorry.
Hal also rolled a 15.
I need to refresh it one more time.
I rolled an 18.
Survival is 18.
All right.
Nice, that was 2 18s and 2 15s.
Need to spend more time in the woods here. Hours. 4 or 6 and investigating, following the hunter paths that go out into the dark, though they don't go as far in the winter. The game trails. To kind of finish your search, you don't find any type of rune or rock or statue or any evidence of anything other than normal course of business.
And we don't see where anyone may have gone off the trail?
No.
While we're searching the woods, Hal is hoping to, if we run into them, inquire if the elves are experiencing something similar.
Absolutely. Again, because you're having 5 people arrive this week as well, and as you're able to talk with them, to go. as they arrive for their other elven brethren a little bit, they go, it says, no one in our... No, but all of our people who have been here in Regval have been. They say they're not the only ones. Dr. Dream, there's been quite a few.
So it is something about our village.
Bjork would like to suggest that we go check out the Cave of the Kobolds. And does Hist agree with this?
I would agree. Yeah.
All right. Make your way there, and there's the various colored painted robes and the fur of the wolves that still guard painted this way. And to enter, all the kobolds here and some Valicans that have joined this give slight bows to Hist's presence. And you can see that some have painted murals on the walls that look similar to the dreams that you've heard. All these strange, bright colors. Someone goes, holy dreams have come upon us.
You guys are happy about these dreams?
Of course. Means he may be waking.
Hist, can you ask if anyone else has been down here last week or so?
Been down here any last week or so?
Oh, but I think he is coming. The Herald is coming. He is going to return. He came in the first weeks of winter, and now he will return again.
He came before.
If you remember, there was one they thought that was the Herald who was on top of the buildings while the Elks attacked.
Oh, yeah.
And got away.
He was in the form of a prismatic drake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know when they'll be coming?
No. But now, these dreams, it must be soon.
Do we see anything in these murals that might represent what he might look like when he returns?
There is no picture of that, just more what the dreams had said, which is more the evidence of the cold fire and burning, but no depictions.
Is there anything in them that might give us a clue why Ragval feels important? Like, is Ragval featured in the murals a lot?
Looking at them, the only thing you come to mostly, it all, like the ones, they do seem to show the surrounded area, many of them. And one does depict where all of Regval is slain, and their blood like seeps into the ground and then deeper into the dark and seems to drip into a mouth of fangs, sharp teeth.
The cave that we're in now, does it go into the ground or is it like level?
It's level. It kind of goes in and ends.
The only underground location that I know near Ragval is the vault with the Kepmere.
Oh, there's a cave along the seashore that has sea trolls in it.
Mm-hmm. They were also above table worshippers of Gormadrog, I believe.
These kobolds are.
No, the sea trolls.
Oh, yes, you are correct.
Interesting. Cool.
Is there, other than the fact that Ragval is destroyed, is there anything unusual in that image? Like some sort of symbol or something highlighted?
The only thing you can see is whenever there is any sight of the logstone, it is always in this like fiery, dark, hateful red.
And is it still on its island?
Yes.
Okay.
This mural, did looking at the kobolds, did you all create this yourselves?
Yes. Well, yes, we had dreams, and looks the others here. There are all various Valicans here that have come over to this order, this prismatic order. And they go, we've dreamed, and others remembered, and they filled in their bits. This is the dreams of the order displayed, so we may see and know what will come.
I'm just kind of curious, so I'd like to do a clue spell on the mural to see just if any fingerprints are on that mural that do not look like they're from the Valicans and kobolds in here.
Okay.
Like, does it look like, yeah.
Yeah, kind of get the rough time. It appears that it was these folks who did it.
Okay.
Some of the order goes to the town and back, so I'd say, like, in other words, it's not anyone outside of the order.
Cool. So it doesn't look like, okay, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
All right.
My last question. In the murals. I know there's depictions of destruction. Are there any depictions that look like they are of undead creatures?
You can look. So when Ragval is depicted, it does appear as though they're in one particular mural. You can see what appears to be thousands of undead approaching Ragval. Zombies, some frozen with ice, but walking nonetheless.
Eight walkers.
Okay, cool. These must be Bloodvithra's forces, no?
Look good.
Are they all zombies, or are there vampires in there too? Wasn't she...
It's not done with an overly great amount of detail.
Okay.
I don't truly understand that.
There's your sister, Hal.
That's crazy.
I suppose anything's possible. Should we
Get out of here quickly? Yeah, absolutely.
go check the island?
Or that, yeah.
Indeed, we must.
I mean, it's that or die, it seems, so.
Fill Hal's mug with more milk.
He has shaved his beard in his midlife crisis that he's having, but he has kept his mustache, and he has like a little milk on the front whiskers. He's got a little milk line. As
Like
he takes a sip.
Magnum PI.
All right, let's head out then. And on the way out, Matt, I would share some of my rations with the wolves. Because I want them to still see us as friendly.
Nice.
And as Hist and I are the only remaining of the original group, I want him to know that these people are safe as well. Them to know these people are safe as well.
All right. So you do that, and they eat, and all is good as you leave here. And we will end there for tonight.
Good night, everyone.